Oh, I think it's important for transparency now, to open. It's not money. I think you can see what is inside. What is inside. So that you can come again.
Definitely, I will find my way back here.
Are you
Commandant of the National Institute for Security Studies, J.O. Odama, Everside Daga, Eldersi, will present this token to you. Like I said, silver or gold we don't have, but this token will present to you for the warm reception, the hospitality, and your time and value addition that you have given to us today. And we actually know that with this information we have gotten this afternoon, it will enrich our paper for the participant for this team, EIMC 18. On this note, we say thank you very much, sir. Pretty inclined. And we'll present this book also to you.
Remember where you are coming to visit us.
If you all agree with me, security of lives and property should be paramount in all our endeavors. A safety environment enhances peace of mind and an healthy economic growth. So therefore, it is mandatory to secure lives and property in all our endeavors. Mrs. Foluke Olayemi Arigbede, Director Coordination and Licensing NISS, and the Executive Intelligence Management Course 18 of the National Institute of Security Studies (NISS) paid a courtesy visit to the Lagos State Police Command as part of their study tour. The team was warmly received by Commissioner of Police CP Olorundare Jimoh Moshood and his management team. The visiting delegation was led by Mrs. Foluke Olayemi Arigbede, the Director Coordination and Licensing NISS. In her speech, she appreciated the Lagos State Police Command for unrelenting efforts they are making so far to make Lagos a healthy place for individuals to live in. Director of Coordination and Licensing NISS, Mrs. Olufunke Oluyemi Arigbede, listened to her remark during the visit.
We had to talk about yes.
How many calls we have received that Commissioner of Police is waiting for us. Please, can we give a round of applause? I think we are highly honored to, within a short period, because I knew when they started, putting up this program. So I want to say a very big thank you, sir, for this honor that you have given to us. Like the supervisor has said when he was talking, the National Institute for Security Studies is Nigeria's foremost institution for the training of senior intelligence and security managers, as well as strategic leaders from both the public and private sector. Where you can see we have a Lundi among us, among the team. Like the sir, we have other African participants in other states, 5 other states. We have the Chad, the one from the Ghana, the Gambia. So we can see we're talking about Africa, not Nigeria. And our flagship program, which is this Executive Intelligence Management course, is a 10-month intensive program designed to equip participants with advanced skills in intelligence management, strategic leadership, and national security policy formulation. In addition to the AIMC, the Institute runs postgraduate programs such as master's and doctorate degree, and we also run some short courses for 8 other agencies tailored towards addressing contemporary security challenges, which has brought us here focusing on the topic non-state actors. You know, every year we have a team. Last year we dealt with artificial intelligence. 2 years ago we dealt with globalization. And this year we look at what is more contemporary to deal with. And here we come about non-state actors in Africa, issues, challenges, and prospects for peace and development. You can see without security, without peace, we cannot have development. Like Mark Namara said, peace is equivalent to development. Development is security. Where we have peace and tranquility, where we have security, we have development. And that is why we are here this afternoon. And let me quickly appreciate our Commissioner of Police with, the synergy that the security agencies are having. Now we can see the results, what is happening in the state and also in the country at large. We want to say a very big thank you to you for what you and the other service chiefs are doing to make Lagos State to be a secure place for investors, for people living here to sleep in their 2 eyes. So we want to say a very big thank you to you, sir. Sir, we are here this afternoon to interrogate this team as it relates to the police. How is police? What is their perspective concerning non-state actors? We all know when we talk about non-state actors, we have adversarial, non-state, we have non-adversarial, and we know how they are shaping our policy. They are there. When you talk of non-governmental organization, you talk about all these faith-based organizations, talking about non-adversarial. And you're talking about adversarial, talking about violent non-state actors. You talk about IPOL, talk about, all these people. How are they shaping the policy of the country and Africa at large? So that is why we are here this afternoon. And thank you for this hospitality and a warm reception. And on behalf of our Commandant, Joseph Odama, FSI Daga, FDC, we are saying thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Off record, without looking at yes. And I think that's what we a professor, because a professor is versatile in all fields. In all fields, that's what they call a professor. And I know they are living up to their duty, and that is why we're returning now graduates with flying colors for the school. I equally want to let you know that when the school was starting, some few years back, I think about 10 years ago, when
Yes, now. It's about 19 years.
18
years.
This
is 18
years.
series.
I was in Abuja then because I served in Abuja for quite some time. I've served in like yourself. I've served in so many states. But Abuja has served on that because I PRFCT command for more than 4 years now. I've been working for us in the FCT. And that is why I don't know, maybe you can see some on camera and some off camera, which I'm going to maybe you can take care. Public engagement, sensitization, door-to-door canvassing, home visits, and other things of interest in the public. Once we pay particular attention to that, I think there's little that those who believe are very good, they are excellent, but those people that may want to be mischievous about what we are doing, they wouldn't be able to have a foothold because already the public knows us and we know the public, and that's what we are doing in the state. For now, since I resumed, you can't really take Lagos State and reduce it to the PRS. I want to not only attribute that to our effort also, but to other security, intelligence, and safety agencies that were cooperating with us. The rate I made from ground was not alarming. It was not alarming. Because Lagos State have a structure that is second to none in the country. I don't want to say that. We thank Mr. Governor, His Excellency, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for all they have been doing to ensure that there's safety. Because just of recent, he just presented 72 patrol vehicles to all our divisions. This year we have more than 10 divisions and 14 area commander, all that patrol. We know as always are still going to do more to assist us further. When I came on board to go into a team today with this non-state actor, what I did was we have the RRS in Lagos doing very, very well. Very well. In fact, they are an elite setup. They are an elite corps built up of 100% police personnel, and they are in all training of the state. But I came with that introduction of what we call the Eco Strike Force. Because most of the time when we have issues to respond to, we most normally pull out patrol team from a strategic location where they have to prevent crime. To address that, then they go back. And I said, no, that is not good enough. Between the period that you're pulling them out to returning them, there will be a lot of things that must have happened, because the men of the underworld can take advantage of that. And that's why I set up this Eco Task Force, and Mr. Bona agree with me. Presently, there are 70, all of Muda police team. Their role, their hub is Surulere. And for all of us that know Lagos, know that Surulere is like a linkage between the Lagos Island and Lagos mainland. They move in, if there's any issue of crime, address the issue. Once the issue addressed, then the area commander and the carry on from there. Then it's easy because to move to the mainland to equally address that issue. As of last weekend, we have some disturbance at Yamatek from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it was the Eco Strike Force that we deployed. And we didn't pull out from that because part of the non-state actors on the negative side are the courts. Anytime the examination period in that institution is choose to be attacked and killed. So this is moving on time to prevent such, and intervention pays off. Because the exam was written successfully without any damage and without any problem. So in addition, we have been engaging the non-state actors. Last Friday, like I said earlier, I went to the hunters. We have what they call the civilian JTV also. Then we have the Agwemoya, and two other people. And I let them know that, look, we have to be on the same page, because they have their personnel in the riverine and in the difficult terrains that are there, that are among the villagers. So they go and join patrol with us. And when we have incidents of crime, they equally are mobilized to assist us. And since I resumed, for the last 2 months, we don't have any single case of kidnapping with us. And we don't have any violent robbery or a thing of concern, like where you see they say robbers are in some place and you are there for 5 10 minutes. We don't have such the incidents we used to have are those ones that are traditional with Lagos, street fighting and actually we are working with the state government, and a lot of arrangements can be put in place now that will be unveiled very soon by His Excellency Mr. Governor about the issue of because it's actually in us and we are addressing it head on. I think we are working with the the Attorney General office to address that permanently. Because when you talk about priority in security, as a security agency, and that's why it's equally important for participants to take note. When you talk of priorities in security, in crime prevention and control, what you think is a priority may not be what is the concern of the community. Honestly, you might be thinking the violent crime, the armed robbery, the kidnapping, the issue of rape or defilement. It might even be issue of maintaining orderliness in park, and that may be the concern. It may be issue of this issue of sending one land to 3 to 4 people and creating chaos. And in the actual sense, we have no responsibility when it comes to issue of land, who owns land, who uses it, and things like that. But if there is violence before, during, or after, we have to ensure that we intervene to prevent that. Because if somebody come and report to us and say, look, social issues coming up in my area, I'm the traditional ruler, or I'm the owner of social, and say, you dismiss it, you remove from, and I say, no, this is a civil matter, you can go to court. Then he will go back and come and give you the one that is criminal that you can deal with. So mostly, like I said, we deploy crime prevention and control strategies in place to ensure that we are there before, if you are out before the criminal, you'll be able to prevent a lot of things. But if the criminal are housed before you, then it will take a lot of energy for you to rake them in. So these patrol vehicles, the SSNS are not giving us, they are to work with those most of the strategies when they are working. But what effort have we put in place so that we can use prompt detection as a deterrent for those crimes that couldn't be prevented? Because that is equally important. Even the administration of the personnel of the command is another area that we use to ensure efficiency. If the personnel can move freely at will, then they won't be able to sit down and do their work. But if they cannot move freely, then they will be bound to obey the directives and the details of what is expected of them in all this area of artificial control. So, Ma, I know there will be time to ask me a question, but I want to let you know that for my colleagues and cross participants, because we are colleagues, we will still be meeting at one level or the other in the field. To know that Lagos is safe, Lagos is secure, and we are doing a lot to sustain this level of low level of crime that we have. We equally have engine completely into the agenda of the Mr. Governor, ensuring that there's safety for everybody in Lagos. This is a center of excellence, and every security agency in the state have no any reason to key into that excellent nature of the state. So I want to round up by saying that just about 2 weeks ago I returned from China, my PRO, PRO, when they hold the mic, it's like somebody holding the rifle. So I've just returned from a senior management course on logistic development and management in China. Every organization have to do with logistics. Successes of most of them are operations equally hinge on logistics, provision, and how we manage it. You may have a lot on your hand, but if you don't deploy them appropriately at the right time, you won't achieve the desired result. And when you have problem on your hand and you have your arsenal and the other thing that is supposed to use lockdown, then you have to explain the logic to your authority. So, and equally of significant note is that Lagos is a venue of protest. We all know. Anybody that wants to put it on record that I've carried placard and protested will first start in Lagos. I think Abuja is second option. Yes. Because yes, but the leader of the delegation man, this is a state of 20 million people, Nigerians and foreigners, and young people that transit and pass through the states. And we are doing our best to ensure that the state is safe. In some country, even across the world, even in Europe, there's a country that is even up to 50 million. So Lagos is a country within the country. So, and I assure you of more cooperation, even by the time you get back to school, if there's anything you need from us, just send us a letter and we'll provide it. Because we know the participants may have one or two questions to ask now, or even if they get back to the school, they'll still have more to inquire so that they can complete their project work and other things. So permit me to end up by saying, you have said it, worthy in learning and learning and working in character. I think that's the key thing. So we will continue to learn, we continue to share there, and the learning is as old as man. And the learning is something we start from the first day till the last day we leave this world. So no any amount of age is restricted from it. So once again, I thank you with your directing staff and with the state government official, the cost participant. Thank you for coming today.
Fair Correctional Service. My question goes this way. There has been clamor for the introduction of a state police. Then from what I've heard from you now, by involving the non-state actors, the non-advisory ones, the benevolent ones, it has given a lead way to having a rethink over the call for state police. Do you think that using Lagos State as a case study, that there should be further needs or calls for state police? Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Enjoman, who is the Samuel from the Correctional Service. You see, in the criminal justice system, the police is the executive, because everything starts from us. The person that is robbed, the person that is violated, probably sexually, whether a child or adult or so, the person that his property was bought by another person based on some reason that is not. So everything starts from us. Anybody that will take it from us will listen to secondary evidence. And with that, we know that quite a number of people will say that law enforcement, Nigerian police law enforcement intelligence. Our duty is far, far, far beyond law enforcement. We have very degree of responsibility that are enshrined in the Constitution. Today, the police, the military, are in the Constitution. The other agencies, safety and security, this enabling act of national assembly that are standing on. So, coming from that, we have a lot of responsibility in ensuring that the security everywhere throughout Nigeria. Even the remotest village today, you still find police posts there, policemen are there. And when you now come to your question of state police, I've been a force PRO before, I've been PRO in the command. I know that state police is not the way to go for us. We all know where our problem starts from. There are some, at least, are you take on the camera?
Commandant of the National Institute for Security Studies, J.O. Odama, Everside Daga, Eldosi, will present this token to you, like I said, silver or gold we don't have. But this token will present to you for the warm reception, the hospitality, and your time and value addition that you have given to us today. And we actually know that with this information we have gotten this afternoon, it will enrich our paper for the participant for this team, EIMC 18. On this note, we say thank you very much, sir. We do publish books, and I know you find a place to put and to read it, because they are all security inclined. And we'll present this book also to you to read and at least to add more knowledge and to also share it with your people. Thank you very much.
Officers are passing the I present this as a mark of honor to you as the commandant of the city. Oh, I think it's important for transparency now, to open. It's not money. You can see what is inside. What is inside? So that you can come again.
Definitely, I will find my way back here. Thank you so much, sir.
Remember where you are coming to visit us. Okay. Make my eye close. Snap it again.